We are replacing an air injection pump on a 91 Ford F-150. Underneath the truck, it sits on your left-hand side, passenger side. Underneath the very bottom, this one's locked up solid. The belt was burning up on it. So it looks like you'll need 10mm sockets. There's two hoses on there. You see that one up top? There's a flathead and another flathead. Remove those hoses. Looks like a couple 13s. But the first thing you'll do is leave your belt on to remove this pulley. The pulley will be sitting up in there. If it's just noisy and it still spins, then leave the belt on first. This was locked up, so I was able to break these three 10mm loose out of here, you know, without having to hold the pulley because it was locked up. But leave your belt on, take a long ratchet, put it on there, and knock it off. Knock them loose, spin them out, and then this sits on there fairly tight, especially if it's been sitting on the truck for a while. There'll be a little rust. You know, take your pry bar and go up on the back side and just wiggle a little bit, it'll come off. That'll pop right off. So at the moment you get those bolts loose, take your serpentine belt loose, and then you'll come up and remove the two screws on your clamps there. And then you have a bolt back here, or remove that bracket first. And then you have that bolt up top right there that goes into that. So there's essentially two bolts that hold it on. One's bracketed. I'll confirm the size for you quick to help you out. The reason that I am, this is a 13. The reason I am replacing this, it is a 13mm. The top one feels like a 14. So you need a 10, a 13, and a 14. 14's the top. 10, 13, 14, pry bar, and then also probably a 14 or 15 on your tensioner up there. Typically the tensioners are a 14. And that's it. That's all you need to do this job. I hope this helped you guys out. I'm not gonna video the whole thing through it because it's pretty self-explanatory. You know, you got 2 or 3 bolts there. You're pulling your 2 clamps and replacing it. And the reason that I am not bypassing this and putting an idler bypass on this is I watched a video on, you know, by the time you plug up all your EGR tubes and everything, man, I spent, you know, $200 on this pump, but my time wasn't worth sitting around on this 91 truck and bypassing this pump and spending hours and hours when this job's probably going to take, you know, 45 minutes. And, you know, even if you don't have a lift, you can drive up on some ramps, get under here pretty easy, or just jack it up a little bit. Make sure you use some jack stands, you know, be safe, or you can just crawl underneath there. It's pretty easy to get to. So I hope this helped you guys out. Please like and subscribe, and God bless. Take care.